Raj guy, welcome to my channel. So this video is basically part 2 of making an online multiplayer games on online multiplayer game on Scratch. So guys, what do you think about it? Are you using about? So this time we're going to smoothen this movement out and let's see if it works or not. And I know that would probably work because it's my game. Well, so firstly, what we're going to do now is the way to do is with encoding and decoding. So that we're going to encode it up and we're going to decode it again. And what we're going to do now is it only just followed the x-axis, right? Now we're going to make it so that it is going to just follow the whole mouse pointer, not but the y-axis too. So, are you excited? Let's get started. So, firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to make a variable called encoded, and for this part only it's very important for this part only. And what we are going to do now is now encoded, which means it would hold the value which is encoded. And now I'm going to show you the code sheet. To make the code sheet, you already know a sheet is basically like a list of all of the code. So we're going to make a list named code for this part only and click OK. And now here is it, our code sheet. And now we're gonna just click on the little plus button, and from A we're gonna put A. Now okay, so okay, A C D E F. So firstly we're gonna just put till this much, like we're gonna just first let us stop over here, so A B C D E F, so that our code sheet would be like the name bed is BED would be 11, 14 and 13. And this, and whether this and cloud variables only store numbers, this code is ideal. So let's check. First we're gonna just set encoded to uh, blank, and now we're gonna set encoded again to now I'm just testing. Okay, join. Now we have a new fancy block which is gonna help us encode, and this is called item number. Hashtag as symbolizes the number, item number of thing in code or something like that. Well, alright, so guys, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just put it over here, and now instead of thing we're gonna put letters of it, B E N D. Now let's try out. So look at that, and okay, let's try out. So after I click it on 11, 14 and 13, look at that, I'm going to symbolize it through my cat. 11, 14, 13 has just put over here. So we wanted to make it, I didn't want to just make it like bed, I wanted to make it for everyone. So let's remove these test blocks, and we're gonna make a custom block. Yes, a custom block, and its name would be right, and the number input, value, and then a text to and encoded. Write value to encoded. Run without screen refresh. We're gonna do it in every block. Run without screen refresh. Click OK. Write val to encoded. And now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just define this block up. So guys, so this block would be okay. So write val to encoded. Like I'm gonna just put it over here bed, and it would just turn it out over here. So you can already see over here. So guys, let me tell you, now we're gonna make another variable which is called letter. Where's the hashtag symbol? Letter number. Hashtag symbolizes the number in on Scratch. Well, on Scratch, hashtag symbolizes numbers. Let set letter number to 1. Yeah, which means it's gonna check the letter number what is gonna be. So let's set letter number to 1, and then after that repeat 10, this repeat 10 block, and in the operators length of value which means length of bed would be 3, which means suppose value is equals to 3. I mean bed. Value is equals to bed, right? Because we are going to put bed over here. So length of val, which means length of bed is 3. So guys, set encoded to mm, join uh, at the first, okay, join, and at the first part of join we're going to put encoded part, and in the second part of join we're going to put the item number. Now we're going to use the item number block. Item number of mm, letter 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 number of encoded, man, so it's join encoded. So guys, val is equals to bed, set letter number to 1, right, which means suppose val is equals to bed, so we're going to set letter number to 1, and the length of val is equals to 3, then which means the length of val, which means bed 3, so it would be 3, and set encoded to join encoded, which is our blank, and item number of letter number, and letter number of letter, or the letter number of encode. And now what we are going to do now is set encoded to join mm, join encoded, and then 00, and this would be like and oh, I just forgot one thing, change letter number y1, which means it would be like tracking every letter. So guys, this would be like about, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set encoded to blank, so that there would not be any space, there would not be any like nothing would be left. So guys, encoded is now blank. Let me put it over here and as a test block, and now let me take out this block and write bed, and now write bed to encoded. Okay, I just put it off now. Okay, so this letter 1 encoded, item number of letter number of encoded of, oh, I'm so sorry sir, I'm so sorry, I need to put, instead of encoded, please put val. This was a blunder mistake for me. Please don't occur it up, and if you have noted it down, please cut the encoded part and put value of here. So guys, I think so it would work, surely it would work. So guys, as I put over here, yeah, so 11 14 13 as 0 0, I think so. Let me put it out over here so that you may see it clearly, because it shows, it marks the end 0 0. 11 14 13 has already been settled over here, and if I put this part, then it would just mark the end. Okay, and now let's remove these test blocks over here, and now we have defined this block, and now okay, so we have just put the encoding, but it would be useless if we don't decode it. So let's make a block which names is begin ups decode of number input encoded. Begin decode of encoded. Run with the screen refresh again. Click on OK, and this would be a really good symbol for us. So guys, what we're gonna do now is set. So now we're gonna decode is up, set encoded to encoded, this one, this part, and now this would be really simple. Set letter number to 1, and over. Yeah, over. Yes, this is over now, and now, but it would just take another block to be. But first, we have the encoded part. So let's test this up. We have a test block with us. Begin decode of. So guys, and the right, okay, right, bed to encoded. Yeah, this is encoded up, and now begin decode of bed. Look at that. Isn't it simple, right? Isn't it simple? Like it has encoded and decoded one. this, but we don't need that encoded to be the same as in the decoded part. So I think so we are gonna make a new variable value for this part only, and click on OK. No cloud variable. Okay, I didn't make that blunder mistake. Anyway, so okay, now we are gonna put a new, now we are gonna make a new block. Now we are gonna make a new block. Value is equals to read from encoded. Value is equals to read from encoded. Let me put on a space over here. Well, this is optional. Oops, I don't want to put space. Alright, I think so my arrow keys don't work over here. Look at that. So I'm going to put it over a space so that, okay, one more thing, run without screen refresh. Very important, keep in mind. Click on OK. Value is equals to read from encoded. And now something very simpler for this. Now what we're gonna do now is set. Okay, now this would be a bit simpler, and believe it or not, we are reaching the end. Yes, believe it or not, we are reaching the end. So set val to this forever. And now to measure something, to measure the code or something like that, we're gonna make another variable called idx for this part only again. Okay, just follow these orders, idx, and now forever. Now set. Now we are gonna just measure the variables or something, or now idx variable is gonna help in decoding of something, right? So we are gonna just put idx, like set idx to. Now we are gonna put the join here and join. So letter number of encoded. Okay, am I not making a mistake over here? No. Okay, I'm not making a mistake over here. And now no need of join. Yeah, letter, and we're gonna use just pick a target, please. Okay, this way. And I think so I need to clean this up. Yeah, so I just cleaned up everything, and here is it, letter number. And now we are gonna put an addition sign, and letter number plus 1 of encoded. So we are just reached the halfway. And now what just happened, man? Okay, change letter number by 2. Instead of 1, we're gonna put 2 over here. And now we are gonna use an if statement, and instead of this we are gonna use this, and in the second part we need to put 1. And if idx is less than 1, which means it's 0, which means it has completed the encoding and decoding, and it's gonna stop. So we're gonna use stop the script and all, right? Okay, so we are gonna just put stop the script. And right, the stop this script, which means this, don't put the stop all block, right? You already recognize this, but don't use the stop all, because stop all reads to stop the whole game, and we don't want to do that. We just need to stop this script, right? Oh my gosh, what happened? I think I double clicked. Okay, and now we are gonna just put in the values. So set value to join. Now okay, variable join. Okay, value, and now set value to join the value and something item, not item number, put item idx of code. So guys, now what we are going to do now is we have all of the blocks ready with us, and now we are going to just make a good type of script. So over here, so when flag is clicked, so let's remove these over here. And one more thing, the p1x is of no use to one now, so I think so I must rename this variable to p1, right? We're gonna just rename this variable to p1. right? P1. So gosh, and we are gonna make another variable called player. Yeah, for the sprite of no, for all sprites. We don't need it actually. For all sprites, we don't need to be like making for the sprite only. And now the player. Okay, so what we are gonna do now is when space key pressed, set P1 to 1. Okay, and set P1 to 0 forever. Now we're gonna put an if statement if player is equals to 1, which means if we put the space key pressed, if we press the space key, so look at that. As we put the space key, oh, set P1 to 1. Oh, sorry, we need to put set player to 1. Don't make this blunder mistake, okay? Look at that, it has changed to 1. And if, and now 1, and it should be like player is equals to 1, which means we have just joined the game. Well, not actually, well, set. Now set now we need to put like a set encoded to this one, right? Set encoded to this, so that what happens is that like we don't, so that we don't like make a blunder mistake on encoding, because it will just refresh the coding again and again and again, and put it to like. And now time to use our blocks, right? Mouse X to encoded, right? Right mouse X to encoded, right? Okay, and then after that, right mouse Y to encoded, man. Oh man, just to get off this. So that mouse Y to encoded, set to player 1 to encoded, right? Now what we're gonna do now is, so look at that. It's oh my gosh, I just forgot to like stop the script up, or this. Wait, let's look. Begin decode off. I was just concentrating over here, and didn't find that it was just to get. It will just start working with scripts, and then begin decode of 1. And now value is equals to read from encoded. Value is equals to read from encoded. But before that, now set x. Now set x to value, right? Now what we are gonna do now is we are gonna just put set x to value, and because it would just put the set x to value, and then after that it would change it to y. So that now we're gonna just put it over here, remove this up, and now just don't forget to swap from x to y. Okay, now if our scripts work, then I think I would dance. If our scripts work, then I would dance. Not actually. Okay, so this is the way that we are gonna do. And now, okay, let's see if we have just now let's see if we have just done everything correct or not. Oh, I think to remove these text blocks up. And now what we are up to, now let's save this. Saving, now saved. Yeah, it was too fast. Okay, now what we need is that, okay, now if we just do that, nothing happens. And as I press the space, I think so. I think so, something has happened. Coded, do this, but set P1 to encoded. Okay, what about this? What happened to you, Mr. List? Okay, the code list. Player is set P1 to 0. I need to put set player to 0. This was a blunder mistake and I didn't see that about. Okay, now let's save it again. If you have copied it in the notebook, please remove it up and then use it. So guys, player is equals to 0, nothing is gonna happen. And as I press the spacebar key, hello, I think so I've done something again. Okay, let's see what have I done. Well, okay, include this right now, so I'm just so P1 to include it, begin decoder. mm, mm, Send space keepers. Yeah. Okay. Set encoded to encoded, set letter number to 1. So all these first we need some encoded. Okay. Wait a second. Isn't it due to this? I think so. Mm. 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 Hang on a minute. Oh man, I just analyzed it carefully and I just found out that we just removed this. Do you know that we just like removed to F? Like we just hang on to F so that we can test it up. What was that? We need to complete it till now. First, I need to complete it. Oh, I'm gonna put. Alright, now we're gonna add the simples plus minus full stop underscore space and wait a second, did I forgot something? Yeah, 10. Then plus minus was that? Yeah, minus full stop underscore oops and then after that space and that one. Okay, that should be underscore. So what I did is that I just completed the whole script and now I know that it would work today. 3 2 1 go. So look at that success. We are just successful in it and now it would be much smoother. So let me do it in two browsing windows. So hang on a minute. So guys, I'm back with my two browsing windows up. So there is it. 1 2. Now look at that. And now here too nothing happens. And this way when I press the space, success. Look at that. Look at that. It is going straight away, right? Okay. We have gone successful and now we are just making this true. Okay. Hang on a minute. So guys, I'm back with two browsing windows and look at that success. We had just completed it up and now you can even see so that like it's a much smoother than before. And like, if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel, like my video and share this up so that people could get benefited. And also here is our second riddle. Yeah, I do not second riddle. I don't know which I prefer to think about. Okay, like okay. So our riddle. Well, most of the people. Well, before that, most of the people don't answer to the riddles. They don't know about it. That if you answer the riddles, you would get a shout out whether you have answered right or wrong. What's so special about it? But the special about it is that first you like my video, then subscribe to my channel. One condition, and then comment, and then you will get your shout out. And then after that, when you would like, and when you give the correct answer, I will make a video of this collection and would tell their names along with a new tutorial. Well, I've not got any comments yet, so I'm not posting anything yet. So guys, thanks for watching, but give the answer in the comments if you want your names to be in the video. Thanks for watching guys. See you soon in my next video. Goodbye.